So, last night, Patrice Evra of Marseille, when they were playing their Europa League tie against Vitória of Portugal, was warming up before the first half. He was named as a substitute. Fans were hurling abuse at him, his own Marseille fans, and he did Eric Cantona. He basically kung fu kicked fan in the head. Basically, I think it's safe to say his career at Marseille is clearly over, and it may be the end of his football career. He is 36. He's not had an easy time at Marseille this season. He's not very popular with the fans. He got sent off. In fact, they had two players sent off in the game, and then they lost. So it's relevant of the result. But yeah, he's reacted, and he's not a stranger to controversy. We could look at the World Cup in 2010 when the French players went on strike. We could look at the Suarez, Patrice Evra feud that went on for about a year or so. So nothing new. The reaction was bad, very bad. I mean, with Cantona, he'd already been sent off anyway, and it was an opposition fan he kicked out. This is Evra going after his own fans. Marseille are in trouble anyway, for pitch invasions and crowd disturbance at the game anyway. They're in a bit of hot bother with UEFA. But Patrice Evra is facing a big fine. Big fine. I mean, Cantona got banned for, 9 months? I seem to remember. So, yeah, not good. He's facing a lengthy time out of the game. It could be the end of his career. That could be his last game. He doesn't even get to play it, gets sent off, kicks a fan in the head. So yeah, that could be in a Patrice Evra. I honestly don't know what goes through someone's head. I know you got to take a lot of abuse and a lot of flack, and some of it. I think he was taking abuse well until they mentioned things they were going to do to his family or something, and he completely flipped. He's not the first French player to do this. We've had, obviously, Eric Cantona kick out a fan. We've had Zinedine Zidane headbutt an opposition player, Marco Materazzi in the World Cup final. And now we've got Patrice. So there is a history here with French players losing it. But it just dumbfounds me. It does. I have no... I've seen many things. Football. Over the years. I've heard of many things. This is going back to the dark days. That could be his career. I'm going to leave it at that because to be honest, there's not much more worried to say on the instant. It's nasty looking. He does properly make contact with him. But that's his career done with Marseille. How long the ban could be the end of his career as well. I mean, with Cantona, at least he had a couple of years left in his career. He took the 9 months and he kept on playing. This, I think, Patrice Evra, he's just done himself in. He might have just ended his career completely. So. Marseille lost the game. They had other players sent off. I think whoever they're playing is irrelevant. It's the reaction. And the club president said, no, he's not playing for us anymore. The manager said he's not playing for him anymore. So that's... and he's only made 2 appearances for Marseille since he moved from Juventus in the summer, and he hasn't settled, and he hasn't got on with the fans, and the fans haven't got with him. So there is an underlying issue here. We don't know exactly what the fans were chanting abuse-wise to him, and they are his own fans. It's not like it's the opposition fans doing it; it's his own fans doing it. His reaction says a lot. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see what UEFA and the French FA and all decide, and that could be it. That could be Patrice Evra's career done because of that. He was never my most popular player, but At the same time, he is a well-decorated, experienced professional. He's won everything you can think of in the game, domestically, in domestic football. He's won Champions Leagues, he's won leagues, he's won FA Cups, League Cups, the European equivalents in Italy and in places like that. So he's not inexperienced, but something has caused him to just go. Anyway, I thought I'd leave that one brief. There's not much to go into really. It's just the shock of it really. I'm more shocked by the fact that the fans were allowed to get so close by the stewarding and the police in a European game. They literally were almost on the edge of the pitch and they were hurling abuse. B, that a player has reacted in this way. And C, the experience of a player reacting. He's an experienced player. He's been a professional for 18 years, 19 years, so something has clearly triggered him to lash out in this way. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Please place your comments below. If you have any views on it, would love to hear them. Thank you very much.